3, 2, 1, go! Hello and welcome. Today we're going a little further. It's day 261, so we're going 26.1 kilometers. The pros and cons of running 26 kilometers plus, the best thing about running so far each day is that you can eat absolutely anything you want. Currently I'm spending 18 to 1900 calories on my runs, so I'm closing in on 3,500 to 4,000 calories burned each day. So I need a lot of energy, so basically I can eat anything I want. Of course I try to keep it a bit healthy, but calorie wise I can just continue and continue and continue. The con is that I need to get at least 3,500 calories each day, so I need to eat a lot. And sometimes I'm not really in the mood for eating. In the morning, especially before running, I have a hard time eating when I just woke up. But that's where I need the energy most, because I'm going on a run. So sometimes it feels a bit like force eating. Pro, all that running makes you feel fit and strong and slim. I don't think my body has ever been this strong before. And it's a long time since I looked myself in the mirror and I looked this fit. I'm very happy with the way my body has transformed within the last 261 days. It's a great feeling that your body is capable and that you're not dragging around a lot of fat. I have lost around 10% of my body weight, but I lost more fat than that because I've gained muscles. So all that fat on my body I was lugging around is now gone. So I feel lighter, I feel much more comfortable in my body, and that is certainly a big plus. Now the con is that those muscles and this body is always tired. It's always a bit sore. So even though my body feels stronger and lighter, it's harder to actually benefit from that because I'm always sore and tired in the muscles. When I wake up in the morning, I'm waddling around for a good 5 minutes before I feel comfortable in my legs. So it comes at a price. If I just had a couple of days to recover or taper down, it would feel amazing, I'm sure. But as it is now and I'm running every day, well, it's tough. And I don't really get the benefit of being stronger and lighter because, well, I'm spent. And that leads into another pro. You sleep really well at night. You're exhausted when you run this far every day. So when it comes to bedtime, you fall asleep like a brick. Which is of course also the con. You're always tired. So you really need to get that sleep. It's hard to stay awake past a certain time in the evening. The funny thing is that I don't really sleep in the mornings. I almost always wake up more or less at the same time. I can maybe stretch in an hour on the weekends, but then I wake up. But you need more sleep. But when you sleep well. Pro, you get out, get some fresh air and see some beautiful nature and experience your surroundings. I'm very fortunate. I have a lot of nature in my local area. So I get to run beautiful places like this, and I get to get out and experience the weather, feel it all. And of course that gets me to the con. You need to get out no matter the weather. If it's raining, if it's snowing, if it's storming, I've done it all now, and it can get rough. And also, yeah, you get out to see nature. But when you're running 26 kilometers every day, well, you kind of seen it all. I've been on every path out here so many times. But still, I'm going to say I really love it out here. I've talked a bit about it before. I really enjoy getting to run new places, but it takes a lot of time if I need to do transport as well and so on. But getting out, fresh air, can't complain about that. Pro, you have a lot of time to think about any issues you may have. And often when running, you find a solution, or you get some ideas, or you find inspiration. It's quite amazing what have nothing to do can help you with. You often feel positive and have a lighter outlook, which can help in many cases. So when you have 2.5 hours, you can really get to think about things and consider different angles and so on. Gone, you have 2.5 hours with yourself and your thoughts. So while this can be a good thing, it can certainly also be a bad thing, in the sense that it can get very boring when you are running every day for 2.5 hours. So you get to thinking, what am I doing and why am I doing it? This is ridiculous. And these kind of thoughts can also creep in. Pros, some days you get to say this, 13 kilometers already. I didn't realize I had already run that much. That's amazing, we're already halfway through. Con, some days you go 13 kilometers. I feel I've been running for ages and you're telling me I'm only halfway through. And with that, we made it to 25.5 kilometers. So another 600 meters to go today. Every day we're adding 100 meters to yesterday's distance. So we are going a little further every day. And it is getting harder and harder. But today we had a good talk about the pros and cons of doing this. And I'm saving the best pro to the very last. But I hope you enjoyed the run. I hope you enjoyed the video. And I hope you have a wonderful Monday and a wonderful week. And then I'll see you tomorrow for 26.2 kilometers. Bye. But the best thing about running this 5-day, you get to say, I did it once again. 26.10 kilometers.